Hello, everybody. This is the Fiery Joker, and today we are doing some Patreon D&D, and I should probably get the music started to actually get us into the mood. Yes, for those that do not know, this is a Patreon-only stream. You have to donate to my Patreon and become a specific tier in order to gain access to this. And why don't we start by introducing our specific patrons? We have our newest member, Av or Ave. Avi. I'm never gonna remember that.
That's okay. Let me do it this way. Copy. And I'm just going to put this right into the Roll20 chat. Paste.
Yeah.
All right, and next is Frozen
Hello.
Traveler. Next we have Garuda Iv.
You did it on purpose, but hello.
We also have Ghost Warrior.
Hello.
Yes, and we currently have our highest patron, Mind's Eye.
Salutations.
Yes, and we have Skyblaze 71325.3.14159265.
It works well enough. I like math, so.
All right, so because of this particular stream, it's going to be similar to previous streams in that half of all proceeds from this are going to go to specific charities. So, everyone is currently not in. Oh, no, now they are.
Yeah, we're all here.
Yeah, we're all here.
Okay, there we go.
We're all here.
So, yes, this is. So, how are y'all doing? Y'all staying safe in the advent of the COVID?
Nope.
And
I
Safe as
am.
they can be.
I have to be at the forefront.
My job doesn't necessarily allow it.
Yeah, I'm stuck at home.
Yeah, same here.
Yep.
I've been able to work still, thank God.
I just got my unemployment, so yay.
Yeah, I'm still waiting on my stimulus check.
Same here.
Mine's already gone through, so I know they're coming.
Yeah, they are coming, but things can only work at the speed of government.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Preach.
Which is about
This
which is
coming.
about as slow as never. Maybe.
Yeah, it's like I worked for the government. Yeah, they outsource everything to the least common denominator, and everything is stupid slow. Yeah. Anyways, I think we shall get this thing started. In the last session, after figuring out a strange little puzzle, suddenly Zagana, the Simic guild leader, rose from the water and dueled our heroes. But our heroes triumphed over her and found out that she was a fake.
Made of necromantic energy.
Yes. So now, with this little revelation, we are going to find out what they are going to do with this. So we shall move immediately to Gregor's house. So you all head to Gregor's house because that is your unofficial hub. And you
For
all notice that Gregor actually isn't here.
Oh, that's why I was allowed to sleep the night.
Gregor involuntarily shudders.
You see Tertullian walk in.
It's up.
Tertullian is...
Good morning, masters. Gregor has stepped out for some personal business. However, He has given me permission to give you a limited run of the place as long as you don't break anything and you don't ask for anything too much. Shall I get you any drinks?
Water, please.
I'm good, thank you.
Water is
Yes,
fine.
please.
Very good. Oh, I need to change that size. Wow, that's way too big. All right. So, Tertullian goes and gets the water and all the other drinks that you all requested. So, any plans for today?
Nothing in particular.
I'm probably going to have to head back to Sunhome.
Oh.
If I wait any longer, Captain Filch might have my hide.
Yeah, why not I join with you?
Okay.
All right.
And don't remember. Hey, don't forget. The oath is still in effect.
Oath?
Yeah, the oath with the crow.
Yeah.
We can't talk about what we encountered.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yeah, especially in front of some people. Looked at Tertullian. Or
Yeah.
towards wherever Tertullian went.
I think that was all supposed to be out of character. But yeah.
Yeah.
Well, first of all, I'm not even in there, so.
Yeah, that's why I said.
Gregor learned sending.
All right.
Ah, if only.
Well, I actually did, but yeah.
Good timing.
Ooh, looks like your friend is back. Super chat.
Yep. Ooh, it is our Danish friend who loves using the gifts for some reason. So yes, if you guys want to, super chat gifts and stuff, or if you want to put like gifts on the screen, you can either super chat or you can do you can go to my Streamlabs, streamlabs.com/JoshScorcher, and you can make a donation to to get some funny gifts. Anywho.
Actually, is Tertullian anywhere nearby?
Yes, he's just walking around.
I would like to ask him if he has a paper bag or like an extra handbag or something.
An odd request, but I'm certain I can find something.
Please do.
Mm-hmm. All right. About 2 minutes later, he returns with like this brown burlap sack.
Brown burlap sack. I can have this. Yes.
You'll have to pay for it.
How much?
Carry the one, minus that, he's not here. I would have to say 5 silver.
5 silver. What's 1 gold? 10 silver?
Yes.
Yeah.
So, that makes 5. I'll hand him the 5 silver. 3, 4. And I am going to do, as part of my longer rest, because I've had some help with this recently.
Ah, yes.
All right. Oh, by the way, so those who are trained in history, roll it.
Good question.
It ain't
I
me.
don't think I'm trained. No, I'm not. Okay.
Who are proficient in history?
But yeah, who are proficient? Yes.
Proficient?
Yeah, that ain't
No,
me.
I do have a +3 in it, but I'm not proficient.
Yes.
I might as well check. Check. Nope, I'm not proficient in it.
Actually,
I don't think any of us are proficient in history.
No
I
one's.
think the only one that is Gregor.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Well, I'll do that check when he comes back then. Speaking of which, I think we shall move over.
and I'm also, as part of my other long rest, I think I'm going to do.
All right.
Risky.
So, you head over to the Primrose Cafe, and there are a lot of very well-dressed people here, many from many different guilds. And often one of the nicer tables, you see Alexander just sitting at the table, minding his own business.
Good day, brother.
Good day.
Gregor takes a seat. Have you brought what I asked for?
Yes, I have.
Do you know why I've asked you here? Specifically, in one of the out-of-the-way tables.
No, but I bet you're going to tell me.
I know about your involvement with the ring.
Is that so?
I have the dossier right here. Gregor pulls it out and places it on the table. Not taking his hand off of it.
Yes, and the fact that you have that, you implicate my name, and the fact that you have a new inhabitant in your house that matches the demographic of the crime, wouldn't that make you look a little suspicious as well? Quite a sticky
All been
pickle.
accounted for.
It's a bit of a sticky pickle you're in. You turn me in, you cause yourself to fall.
But that's just the thing. I'm already in the clear. Verity circle and all.
Yes, you're clear in the law, but what about public perception? You and I both know how merciless the court of public opinion is.
Which is why I've asked them not to release it yet. And I can keep it that way under a few conditions.
All right, I'm curious.
First things first, I want my indentured spirit back.
That can easily be granted. What else?
Second, whatever you're planning with the Medusa girl, I suggest laying off it, at least until you know that you're safe again.
Oh, you almost sound like you care.
There must always be a Morlin.
Because a Morlin always wants more.
Precisely.
Are there any others?
One more. That you not interfere.
There is a lot of gray area in that. You're going to have to be a bit more specific.
Do you think it is a coincidence that Calrex knew exactly which vault the dragon figurine and the Iberg family mace was? Or for that matter, that he was even able to sneak into Orzhov, one of the most secure places in all of Ravnica, in the first place?
I was hoping you'd figure that out eventually.
I've been on it from the start. and the fact that you're the one who sent me to the Krenko job in the first place, well, let's just say that's gotten me a mite curious.
You and I share the same curiosity. If you're wondering which side I am on, if I am being frank, I'm not quite sure myself. I'm seeing how things turn out. I am seeing who is, at the moment, giving me the best offer.
What is it that Calrex is offering you?
I cannot say.
What's a coincidence? I happen to be forbidden to tell you exactly what's at stake here. So we're in a bit of a conundrum.
Indeed. I doubt this will... I think we should probably, think we should probably adjourn this meeting, but I suspect we will be talking again. He steps up from the table.
Brother,
Yes.
if we have to agree on anything, can we at least bring things back to the status quo?
He snaps his fingers, and you feel the presence of the spirit behind you. Yeah. And he turns away, and he doesn't look at you when he says this. If it makes you feel any better, even though I was a part of that ring, I never indulged. And then he walks off. Yeah, you sit and you see your spirit float in front of you, and he's kind of like hanging his head a little bit.
So, what did he manage to find?
He shakes his head,
Mm-hmm.
and then he points towards Alexander, who has just left, and then he kind of like mimes his like ghostly hand across his eyes.
Let's see. A miscalculation I shall not make again. I'm sorry I had to put you through that.
He bows even further.
In any case, it is good to have you back.
You see him stand up straighter.
Because I need someone to spot the juiciest purses.
Yeah. You see the spirit just kind of bob up and down as if it's very silent laughter. Anywho, I think that should be about it for this area, unless you have anything else you want to do at this cafe.
Yeah, I want to take a quick look around. See if there is anything of interest.
Come on, dice. My dice are in a precarious spot on my desk. All right. Roll perception for me, please.
Alright. Perception.
Ooh.
Ooh.
That's it. That is a good one. All right. Out of the corner of your eye, you see. You're pretty sure you saw. That the crows sneak off away into a corner.
Was wondering if you might be watching me.
You hear a message. You hear a message in your mind. It's like, don't get any funny ideas. I'm not your bodyguard.
Believe it or not, I was just about to ask someone else to fill the role. But we're in the middle of a spat right now.
That's unfortunate. So, where are you heading to now?
Good question. I suppose it's a little too much to ask if you have any information on Alexander.
Unfortunately, he keeps his secrets tied to his chest as well as any Demir. Honestly, if he had joined the Demir, he'd ascend the ranks pretty quickly.
Keeping inconvenient things hidden. That's why he was given the job. That's why he's had the upper hand on me for all these years.
I'd imagine also age had something to do with it.
Got to.
Yeah, but he has a few years on you. That is a significant advantage. And if you're wondering how I know that, I peeked. Information is power.
So it is.
Well,
Any
if you're not going to do anything interesting, I'm going to go see your friends and see if anyone accidentally broke some tables of yours.
Any information on Calrix's whereabouts? Any rumors, at least?
Unfortunately, no. Trust me, if I heard anything, you all would be the first to know.
All right then. I believe that concludes today's business. Gregor rises from the table.
All right. If that's the case, then moving back. All right, so you head back to... All right, I need to take that out. All right, so you meet up with everybody back at your house. Tertullian greets you at the door. Good morning, sir. I trust your little excursion went well?
Indeed it did. Mostly a return to the status quo, but considering what we've been going through, even that is a small blessing.
Well, is there anything I can get you, sir? Snack, maybe? Drink?
A newspaper, please.
Newspaper. He goes and brings you the newspaper. Oh yes, that reminds me. A letter came in the mail for you.
From whom?
Pontiff Iberg.
Bring it here immediately.
All right. So.
We see him walking back and forth, correct?
Yeah.
Can I call out to him and ask him if he has a small jar or preferably a jug, something with a cork in it? I'll pay.
Oh yes, that reminds me. He shoves 5 silver into your pocket. He hands you 5 silver. We need a new burlap sack. Roll history.
Yeah, hold on.
Oh god.
All right. All right. You realize as you quietly chuckle to yourself that your butler just overcharged the cost of the burlap sack by about 500%.
Oh!
Oh, sorry, my math was wrong. 5,000.
Oh!
And no one decided that they were going to do an insight check on him.
I mean, it was totally worth it.
Yeah. So.
Maybe I should have rolled insight.
I was actually wondering if maybe he overcharged on that.
Yeah.
Oh, and I had the player's handbook open right beside me too.
Careful, I'm the DM. I'm sneaky.
Yes, you are.
I opened that page, but I did have it open.
Well, to be fair, I know what he was doing with it, so. So it is actually worth the silver. It's gonna be funny.
So what is Gregor's reaction to this?
Nothing much. Just pockets of silver and silently chuckles.
Oh, I'll get you back for this. Don't you worry.
Oh, but you don't know you got had is the thing.
Yes, except
Never
for I just
mind.
turned a 5 silver item into a 500 gold item.
All right. All right. So,
I
you
just
open.
need a-
Okay, so Gregor, you open up the letter, and it basically describes. All right, where is it? It's right around here. Yeah. All right. It's basically a request from Pontiff Iberg that says that you're a little on the short end in regards to proselytization. And she wants you, and she's letting you know before you get into trouble.
Duty calls. But before it leaves, Gregor quickly flips through the newspaper.
All right, you flip through the newspaper, and you see it. And one rumor that catches your eye, one little article that catches your eye, is that Nassius Ven, you might remember him as the person who worked at the Chamber of the Guild Pact, has recently visited every single guild hall.
Huh.
Oh.
We don't know this, but Gregor does.
Well, it's just good to know his players, too. Unless Gregor would like to speak up about it.
Wow, session 0. That takes us back.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I remember my days as being Metal Gear Arwen.
Okay.
Gregor slowly closes the newspaper and mulls over this information. Hey, Sylvas.
Yes.
Would you be interested in revisiting Sawtooth Prison sometime?
Gongoroth, you said you had to go to the 4th precinct?
Yeah.
And I was going to accompany him because, well, I got nothing else better to do.
Then it sounds like we could probably do that now.
Alright then.
Did you find something interesting?
Call to hunch.
Hunch?
Why,
Okay.
what's up?
All right. So you're all heading out.
Well, did
Yep.
I get my little jar first or no? Even an empty wine bottle will work.
All right.
As long as it's cork.
It's a Tertullian walks over and says, "We do not have any empty wine bottles in here, but you're free to root through the dumpster."
Yeah, I'll look.
No shame.
Understand the mind of goblins.
Anyway,
I was going to dive in. I do have Mage Hand and a dog.
I hate to hold up the session, but I gotta use the restroom.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, so Avi, I'm going to have to ask you to roll an perception check. Ooh.
doggo roll one too. But
Yes, you can have your doggo roll one too. All right, doggo moves through the piles of trash and brings you a very stinky, alcohol-smelling wine bottle.
with a cork or no?
Yes, with a cork.
One alchemy jug.
All right.
Not that there is one in roll 20. You won't find it in the compendium,
All right.
which is weird.
Beer.
All right.
And that's all my infusions for the day.
Alrighty. So, if that's the case, then we shall head out to Precinct 1. It is a beautiful day in Ravnica. It's like the sun is shining, the birds are singing, the floating fortresses are floating. All right. And let me roll something. All right. It appears that your trip to the Precinct 4 is uneventful.
All right.
How long do you think this would have taken?
So if it was morning, let me check real quick. So if you're right here, then, and if you moved right here, I'd say it's about, if it was 10 in the morning, it's about 4 in the afternoon.
Oh, jeez.
That's a 6-hour walk. Okay.
So, would I have attuned it to my greatsword and to whatever Greg's did to it?
Yeah.
Oh, in that case, should I tell him what I did to it?
Sure.
Where is...
Yeah, it's,
I got it. There it is.
Ah.
Ooh.
Only we can bonus action constitute. Okay.
Oh, and Gregor no longer has his +1 to armor.
Oh.
All right. So, if that's the case, moving over to Precinct 4.
Ooh, you beautiful little goblin.
All right. So, which way y'all going?
Well, we did say towards Sawtooth Prison.
All right.
Yeah, but it also sounded like Gongoroth needed to get to his place first. So I was thinking, go do what Gongoroth needs to do, and then go to Sawtooth Prison.
All right. All right. If that's the case, then we shall move to Sunholm.
Captain Filch's office.
Yes. You head through the gates of Sunholm, and yes, it's a typical day. It's a typical day in Sunholm. Patrols are patrolling. You see it. You see a lot of people. You see a lot of people doing drills, and you head over to Filch's office. All right.
Gongoroth.
Yeah.
Hey, Gregor pulls him aside. While you're in there, I would suggest doing an inventory. Taking an inventory. Check for any missing items.
Why? What's going on?
Apparently, an old friend of ours has been visiting the different guild halls.
Anyone that I know?
Not exactly, but he is associated with the Guild Pact.
Okay. Oh,
Hear this?
Hmm?
Do the rest of us hear this?
Roll perception checks.
I guess I will since I'm right there.
I'm not sure. I
Arwen definitely hears that.
Yeah, I'm rolling as well.
Whoops.
It's the 20 years. Really good reception.
Yeah, Sonata, you catch the tail end of it.
Alright, I'll keep an eye out, but I make no promises that I'll actually find something.
You're a little quiet, Garuda.
I'll keep an eye out, but I make no promises that I'll find something.
Do what you can.
All right.
However, you got that list from Ellie, right?
Hmm?
You know, the list of the people involved in the raid. And,
Yes.
do you remember who the names of the Boros were on that list?
Hmm. Not off the top of my head. And I certainly wouldn't be saying it out here in the open.
Dang it. Alright. Alright, thanks anyway. And I'll head on over to the door unless anyone else needs something.
Nah, I'm good.
Alright, well, I head on to the door.
All right. Come in.
I open the door and enter.
All right, so you open the door. You see Captain Filch sitting at his desk, as well as Artesia Bolthouse.
Oh, hey there. Oh, oops. I forget my mannerisms for a moment and then I stand at attention.
At ease. So, report.
Okay, since it's been several sessions, I'm just gonna say, long story short, I just tell him everything that happened up until before we ran into our most recent encounter.
I see. All right, well, suppose I should document that as soon as possible. But anyways, I have good news and bad news, and I'd recommend you tell your friends the same. Good news is, Nessius Ven has established a new initiative for the guilds to foster cooperation between them, called the Coalition Initiative. Basically, each guild has some volunteer jobs that might need doing, and don't mind if other guild members get involved. If you or your buddies are looking to score some brownie points with their respective guilds, it would behoove you to take advantage of this.
They're offering joint operations.
Indeed. And then Artesia looks towards you. The bad news is we're still not done approving it. Speed of government and whatnot.
Given our War Master's stand, I think that it would be moving along a bit quicker.
Need I remind you where I'm from?
Yeah. You don't have to remind me.
So things get. Yeah, she walks out of the office and just grumbling to herself. Things could be so much more efficient if we get to. So, you're doing all right?
Yeah, Gongoroth hesitates and is actually visibly uncomfortable right now.
Something you're not is. You're sure everything's all right? You seem very, very stressed.
May I ask you something, sir?
But you can ask away.
Okay, before I do, DM, would my
Yes?
character have recognized the Dominate Monster spell that was cast on him?
Roll Arcana?
Oh! Wow!
Nope.
Ooh.
You do not know this.
Something that happened to me. I don't know what it was, but my mind wasn't my own, and according to my allies, I attacked and nearly killed one of them. I'm not... How do you handle something like that?
That's really the most difficult part about this job. Need I remind you that we fight the Dimir, the most skilled mind mages ever to be seen on Ravnica. Unfortunately, there's nothing I can tell you except it just simply takes a lot of training. Or if you wish to spend your salary on something that'll protect your mind, that's something to try and invest in, but that's gonna cost you a pretty penny. Unfortunately,
Yeah,
protection isn't cheap.
I suppose not. But while we're on the subject of protection, sir, you wouldn't by chance know if we would have any spare armor in the armory? This chainmail is starting to not really cut it.
Yes, I suppose there is. Do you need some? Are you looking for? The same armor or something better?
Better and heavier. I was thinking of plate mail, if possible.
All right, I could send a. All right, I could see about getting that. Just let me draft something up real quick. It might take a. Might take an hour, but you know, there's a bunch of other people doing a combat fitness test today. If you're willing to do that.
Yeah, I haven't done one of those in. I actually can't remember the last time I did one of those.
Well, your cutting score's pretty close to a promotion, so might as well try.
Well,
Oh, sorry, my dog's barking.
well, that sounds like a good idea, and I probably should go too. It sounds like Jix's dog is starting to act up.
Yeah. That's funny. All right, so
Wait, he doesn't know who I am. I haven't been here before.
I
You could just tell me everything.
yeah.
Yeah, I just summarized everything, including you.
All right, so. All right then, return in an hour, probably after your CFT, and I will have that gear requisition ready for you.
Yeah,
Assuming you don't completely botch it up.
Well, wish me luck then. Yeah, but thank you, sir.
All right,
for
you're
everything.
you're dismissed.
And before I head out, I'm just going to take a quick perception. See if
Okay.
anything-
Nothing seems out of the ordinary to you.
Yeah, figured as much. All right. Well, I head on out.
All right.
Closing the door behind me, obviously.
All right. All right. Before it's like as Artesia headed out, she just kind of gave passive waves to everyone, just and yet you can tell that she looked a little grumpy as she left.
I kind of want to roll an insight to see there's anything behind it.
Go for it.
I might as well throw it too.
Oh, there's my luck again. But Arwen got
Yeah,
better.
All right, Arwen, you
As
could.
well.
It's like Arwen, rage. That just seemed like, someone who is just. That just seemed like annoyed frustration rather than something serious.
Yeah, I just try to just put down I just say, well, yeah, it's just annoyance. Nothing really too big. So.
All right, so Gongoroth, you also head out. So, what are you gonna do?
Alrighty, I got several things for you guys. Okay, first off, is you guys saw Artesia, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Alright,
Big blue girl?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, kind of hard to miss, especially at my size.
Miss Grumpy that just went by too.
yeah, I actually. Well, did she tell you about that?
I could tell. I mean, I don't know the details, but I could tell great annoyance had happened.
Alright, well, I can help you with that then.
Alright.
Turns out that the guilds are offering a joint operations to earn merit with said guilds. But, unfortunately, things are dragging along, so it hasn't been finalized. Also, this was all prophesized or proposed by Nasus and Ven.
That's
And are you sure this is not a cover of some kind?
Hey, I'm just telling you what I was told.
I'm sorry, who
Of
is
course you
Nessus
are.
Ven?
The big blue guy of the white blue place. Kind of a big politician person.
Okay.
The
Bear
guy
in mind,
that gave
I
us our
wasn't-
mission.
I wasn't actually there,
Yeah.
which is why I'm asking the stupid questions.
He was the one that he was the guy that assigned us our first case.
Ah, I see. Perhaps we should. Perhaps if you intend for me to keep traveling with you, you should get me caught up at some point in time.
Hey, to be fair, I didn't know either.
While we're on the topic, one of these days, Jix, I was wondering if you might help me with a strongbox I haven't been able to open for a very long time.
There are probably a number of ways of opening it. Would you like lockpicking, acid, or explosive?
I vote the third.
Agreed.
Simple lockpicking will do.
Darn.
And where is this lockbox currently?
At my residence.
I'll have a look at when we get back. I
Same.
continue to eye the trident on Arwen's person. I know he's not going to give it to me still.
Yeah, no. It's my trophy. I gotta stand by it. I get to keep it.
There's so much wrong with that I'm not even going to start.
All right.
Anyway, and Gregor, like I said, I made no promises. I tried, saw nothing. Also,
Unfortunate.
you guys are going to have to head to Sawtooth without me. Yeah, apparently, they're holding a combat fitness test, and I have a shot at getting a promotion out of it if I can complete it, so... yep, you guys have fun.
Quick question, Gongoroth. Do you know if there's a bounty board around here? Or like, where wanted posters are stuck up or anything like that? What am I to check them out?
DM, would I know anything about that?
Board. You'd have to roll a perception check to find one.
Well, you can look for one, but I don't think there are any around here. Or at least not here. It's not
Okay, I just thought I'd ask.
well, worst comes to worst, you could try the tavern.
Yeah.
Oh.
Anyway, sorry to keep this dragging on, but I gotta go and get to this test before I run late, so...
Have fun.
Nope.
All right, so while he's heading over the test, what are you all gonna do?
I will follow everybody else as long as there's shops on the way. I can do some shopping.
All right, so
Well, we
there-
did agree to go to Sawtooth Prison.
Yeah.
Yep. I'll keep an eye out for a bounty board, which I'll just roll for it now.
All right.
And
Who are you asking for? Who are you looking for?
Oh, I was just
Bounty
looking
board.
for. Yeah, bounty board.
Oh, bounty
Or
board.
just like if there's like wanted posters around or anywhere.
You do see a wanted board, and you don't see well, you do see a couple jobs that you might be interested in. You see one marked by Gruul and one marked by Golari. Which one do you want to look
Okay.
at?
I'll have a look at the Gruul one.
All right. You look at the Gruul one, and you do see that there is a. Where is it? I just had it. You do say that there. It's kind of written in this weird chicken scratch, so you're gonna need a little bit of help deciphering it.
Wait, yeah. Arwen, can you help me with this?
yeah, sure. What's the problem? Chicken scratches.
Yeah.
All right, so you can read it a little better, but you're basically seeing things like it's like neighbors loud, deal with it.
Apparently someone in the Gruul are having a confusion with bounty and reporting to the higher authorities about a noise complaint.
I think I'll just look at the Golgari one then.
I mean, we can still do it either way.
Yeah. All right, and so the Golgari one, it appears to be a fungus harvest scouting party. That's if you want to tag along, and there appears to be a little bit of a reward for it, and it says first one to find it gets the whole reward.
I think I'll take this one. Seems like promising reward.
Actually, Sylvas is going to take a look at that mushroom gathering.
Yes. It just says fungus. It says fungus harvest, and from what you can glean from the job posting, you're pretty sure you have to collect a sample of a rare fungus that grows in the Underdark, and apothecaries would love to get their hands on it.
Could I roll a nature check on what type? Unless it says.
It doesn't say what it is. It's just it's a new undocumented fungus.
Well,
Something for later.
Yeah. Maybe after our visit with Sawtooth at Sawtooth Prison, we can go do that job.
All right.
Yep. I would like to roll an insight on Gregor actually, because Sylvas is starting to think that maybe the connection between Solitude Prison and Nastius is why he wants to go there. So,
All right, roll insight.
rolled it.
And yeah, you can't.
Wetland.
You can't. You can't really tell. His motives are beyond you at the moment. You see that he's being a little secretive and shifty right now, but as far as what his true intentions are, you do not know.
Maybe it's an Orzhov thing.
Yeah. Anywho, I think we shall move over to Drillfield.
Boy, already.
All right. So, if I can find this.
So while he's doing the drill field, we're walking away, right?
Yep.
Yeah. It's just him over there.
All right. So. So you head over to the CFT field, and you see everyone. You see a lot of your peers appear to be in very, very light gear, like shirts, trousers that appear to be very loose for extended athletic activity. And they appear to be doing a bunch of preliminary stretches. All right. So, what are you going to do?
Would my character know the rules to this?
Yes. Basically, how this is going to work, it's a skill challenge minigame.
Okay.
So, there are 3 tests that you are going to have to pass. An athletic skill check, how much damage you can do in a single turn, and a specialized knowledge check.
Okay.
So, we're going to start with the athletics check first, unless you want to do any last-minute preparations.
Nah, probably just to limber up like the rest of them.
All right. So, limbering up. All right. So as you head to your spot, you see a couple other people already starting on their CFT. You know, moving back and forth, up and down, left and right, all the way through a lot of these checkpoints, doing pull-ups, push-ups. All the while, there's a person walking along, timing them and writing things down. A ref comes up to you and says, "Name and rank."
Gongoroth Markov.
Mm-hmm. Sergeant Markov. All right. Very well. All right. Very well. I'm going to start in 3 seconds. All right. 3, 2, 1, go. I'm gonna have to ask you to roll an athletics check.
Ooh.
Nice.
19 on the die.
Best one.
Oh, yes. Fantastic. That is one below a nat 20. So, yeah, you are cruising through the CFT right now, just going very well. It's like you limbered up well. You're controlling your breathing, and yeah, it's you're pretty sure a lot of these fights have given you a little bit of muscle, because you do not remember doing this well on the athletics part the last time you did this. And that you eventually run back to the start line. Time. Well, that's very good. Didn't quite break a record, but hey, you were close.
Thank you.
All right. Next is weapon proficiency. That'll be in about 5 minutes. Let you take your breath. All right. Any other preparations you're going to make?
Nope. Nope. I'm good.
All right. All right. So you're led to a specific part of the drill field where there's a whole bunch of training dummies, and you see a bunch of other people doing everything that they can with a whole bunch of referees. And some of them are using spells, some of them are using axes, and some of them are using both. So, basically, what you are going to do is you need to figure out how to maximize the amount of damage you're going to do in a turn, and you can only do it in one turn.
Okay. Am I able to... Okay, this might be borderline metagaming question, but am I able to make a check to determine the AC of these dummies?
They're standing still. There's not really much.
You got free reign to do just about anything to them.
Yeah, it's just
Okay.
basically do as much damage as you can in one round.
Okay, in that case, I'm going to Action Surge Great Weapon Master 4 times with my Greatsword.
I'm gonna smack it multiple times, very hard. Got it.
All right, hit it very, very, very hard.
Okay, and 1.
Hurt it very hard.
All right. Oh dear. There you go.
Nice.
All right,
And
hit it again.
nope, re-rolling both of those.
All
Remember,
right.
you have a +1 to each of those. Attack and hit.
Yep. Oh wow. Okay.
The dice give it, and the
Oh.
dice take it. Okay,
The
I
dice-
actually do 1 less damage.
Oh wow. Okay.
Oh boy.
That is unfortunate. All right, keep going. All right. Dang, you're
Re-rolling
getting
the
some good
2.
rolls here. All right.
There we go. And
All
Oof.
right. So that is a grand total of. Let's see. That's a 5.
All those were great weapon masters, right?
they
Yeah.
were.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So 15 plus 7. That's 22. Okay. So 15 plus 7. That's 22.
22 plus
20
27, or
plus
29.
14. Yeah.
So we're looking at 51 damage.
Yeah, 51 damage. Do
What
you know how?
is-
Do you know how much you needed?
Hmm.
45.
Does that 51 include the plus 10 damage for each attack from my great weapon?
Oh right, because of the
Yep.
enhancement
I'm
from
sorry, did
before.
you just make
Oh
two
yeah,
hits?
you're right. So yeah, you needed 45, but you greatly exceeded. So yeah, you just walk up with your you just walk up with the greatsword like bam, 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 and you. And so the referee looks at you and says, "Pretty good."
Josh,
Yep.
he just doubled the damage he needed.
Yeah.
I imagine him picking up one of the splinters and using it as a toothpick.
Fantastic, fantastic. Now next is the written exam in about 5 minutes if you'll follow me.
Yeah, this is the part where it all goes downhill.
Yeah, boy.
That depends on the topic.
Okay, Satama.
It's whatever you specialize in. So it's any and whatever you're proficient in intelligence in is your specialization.
Arcana, then.
All right, roll Arcana.
Nice.
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 All right. Do you know what the DC for the thing you needed was?
19.
No. You needed a 15.
Oh.
So, You pass the CFT with flying colors and gain 3 renown.
Ooh.
You passed every single instance of this, and you have gained 3 renown, and that means you are up for promotion.
And cue Final Fantasy fanfare.
Da 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 da.
I just beat the Final Fantasy VII remake, so that's perfect.
No spoilers.
All
I'm
right.
not spoiling.
All right. The ref walks up to you and gives you a handshake. Congratulations. It's you probably did that. You did very, very well today. And you also see you see a friendly face walk up to you. Yeah, he's sweating like a horse as he walks up to you. So, how'd you do?
I just give a smug grin.
He looks over. He kind of peeks over and sees your score. Holy cow, dude! Can you slow down a little bit? I'm trying to keep. I have a wife to take care of now. I can't exactly keep up with you.
Well, hey, to be fair, you always were the more charismatic one.
Yeah. Anyways, so you thought about what you wanted to do? Do you want to go Wojak or Sky Knight?
I'm not gonna lie, being able to fly up on one of those rocks would be pretty awesome, but...
How much renown does he have?
He's currently sitting at 6.
Okay.
But, I'm not 100%. Although the Wojak does sound fun. Yeah, I'll have to give it a little more thought. Why, what are you thinking?
Honestly, I'm not sure. I was gonna ask my fiance about it.
Yeah, you know what? I'm not even gonna touch that. You're on there.
It's like, I don't know, it's like part of me, wants to, stick to what I'm good at, I'm on the ground, I'm a healer, I do that sort of thing. But, part of me also wants to think, I could get a Skyjack Rock on patrol, maybe take her along, sing a cute song or two. Nah, no, man, I would get in trouble so fast.
No, you are not going to pull that. Yeah, you're not going to pull the Jens Sid stuff here.
Oh, come on, the Jens Sid stuff is fun.
I know, but
come on, that was our childhood, dude.
I still love the Lang theme. Okay. You know what? I think maybe Wojak, like you said, better on the ground.
Fair enough. I'm gonna ask my wife. All right, so speaking of which, I need to go back to the old ball and chain. I'll catch up with you later. Bye.
Yep. See ya, and stay safe.
You too. All right, so you're gonna head back to Filch's office.
Yep.
All right, so where is Filch's office? All right. After briefly cleaning yourself off and getting back into a decent uniform, you knock on the door again. Come in.
I enter.
All right. So, how'd it go?
Surprisingly, better than I ever could have expected.
Really?
Or have even done.
Really? Do you happen to have a transcript of your score? You do remember that the referee handed you one.
Yep, I pull it out and hand it over.
He pulls it and he looks at it. He's like, he can scarcely believe it. I mean, you were no slouch on the CFT, but you did surprisingly well. Ooh.
Honestly, sir, I think that I've pretty much maximized how strong I can actually get without any magical enhancements.
Well, yes. He folds it back. He folds it and gives it back to you. Yeah. So, have you thought about where you're going? Sky Knights or Wojak?
Yeah, kind of funny. Lucient actually asked me the same thing, and I'm thinking I might be more comfortable on the ground with Wojaks.
Fair enough. All right. Oh yes. Your armor. It's like he points to a little dummy. That your armor's right there.
Oh, thank you.
All right. So yes.
Thank you, sir.
Yes. You're welcome. Now, now take a bath. You stink.
Did he just bathe?
No,
I cleaned up.
He cleaned up real quick. He didn't actually bathe. He just wiped off sweat. Changed out of the grody PT clothes. Anyways, I think if that's the case, we shall move to Sawtooth Prison. All right. If I can get a... All right, so... Come on, work with me. It's not working. Roll 20, you have failed me.
So, was it actually plate armor that was there?
Yes.
Okay. You want me to go ahead and change that then on the AC? Or...
Yep, go ahead.
Thank you very much.
All
So is
right.
your AC now 20?
No, it's 18.
Yep. So,
Plate.
where is that?
Oh, crap.
Did you do something wrong?
No. I just wonder if... Okay, this might have to be a you thing, because I no longer have the chainmail, instead it's the plate mail, and... Actually, no, I can change that myself. Never mind.
Alright.
Sorry about that.
Okay. Okay, so that's...
And super chat.
Oh, we got a super chat. Oh, players,
Is that-
have you had any we are so effed now moments?
I haven't.
Last session.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Probably even the Colosseum, too.
Oh yeah, that was.
No.
not really.
Yeah, it was. Well, it got a little hairy towards the end, but come on, you guys had fun, didn't you?
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
All
We
because
did.
everyone else was wiped out by then.
Kind of unhappy that I missed the Colosseum, but okay.
Yeah, well, you should have joined my Patreon sooner. Sorry.
Do I still have my chainmail, or is that rotated out?
That's that you basically traded it in.
Alrighty, I'll go ahead and switch that then.
Yeah, it's like swapping out gear at SIF if any military people currently watching the stream. All right, so this is probably going to be surprising for the lot of you, or a bit of a nostalgia trip for the lot of you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you remember
Oh,
this
yeah.
place.
Right back where it all began.
You guys remember that time where I drowned 3 goblins?
I'm sorry, say what?
I'm
You did say that loud, or out of
Yeah,
character.
yeah.
Oh, you
no,
mean the
I
part
played that
where
in
we never
character.
saw that?
Oh, I saw the videos. I vaguely remember them, but I'm like, I'm sorry, say what? As a goblin?
No,
No.
I was talking from Sylvas' point of view. It's just like, you mean the ones that we never saw?
Oh yeah, yeah.
All right. You
Suddenly
see
moving
a
this way.
couple guards walk out.
Gregor steps up.
Mhm.
Greetings, gentlemen. Is Nasius Ven in right now?
Yes, he is. What's your business with him?
I wish to inquire more about the initiative he is setting up.
Can we see some proof of identification?
As in guild seals?
Yes.
Gregor pulls this out.
Mm-hmm. It's like the Boros Knight takes it and he appears to be inspecting it. It's legit. All right. And the other one walks in. And then eventually Nasius Ven comes out.
Greetings, Mr. Ven. How are you this fine day?
It has been a while since we've last seen each other. But I am doing fine.
I am curious about the new initiative in improving guild relations you are setting up.
Oh, yes.
I think this might be of interest to the syndicate, and I was wishing to inquire more about it.
Yes. As you can tell, it is the goal of the Chamber of the Guild Pact to foster relations between all guilds and make sure that no particular guild tries to blow the other up. Figuratively speaking. Though he casts a sidelong glance towards Jix. Some people literally. Anyways.
We don't care what we break.
Anyways, this is just the initiative. I have been in long talks with the Boros Guildmaster Aurelia, and one suggestion that we came up with is that we believe that instead of familiarity breeding contempt, we believe that familiarity between guilds might reduce fear and reduce some of the stereotyping that goes on that perpetuates that fear. After all,
A noble cause.
after all, before... How should I put this? You there, Gruul. Would you even have considered working with an Orzhov before this whole mess came about? Arwen, he's talking to you.
Oh,
So,
no, nothing I could think of. Or
Interesting. And so what is your opinion of this Orzhov fellow now?
I don't know, still money grubbing as all others are, so it's nothing. He hasn't really changed in the past 2.5 weeks.
If our math is correct.
Yeah, and so Nasius Ven, he just looks down and is like, shoot, I was really banking on that.
All in due time. But anyway, how do you wish to carry out this monumental task?
Well, I'd imagine you have people above you who can actually... There are certain people we are entrusting with a lot of these particular jobs. So a lot of guilds have certain things that they wish to do. I'd imagine that both the Orzhov and the Selesnya wish to both spread their messages. So I'd imagine that security details for both of their sermons might pop up in those. That's the Boros have already submitted inquiries ahead of time. Some change of commands. And escorting families, because, you know, if you're a high-ranking person in the Boros Legion, that leaves your family a little bit, shall we say, vulnerable. The Azorius, I'd imagine, have some witness protection programs that they would be willing to have some volunteers, assuming you pass an extensive background check. So there are already plenty of ideas and postings, and doing this will increase your favor not only with the guild you are helping, but with the guild you are representing. If you represent the guild and look favorable, well, I'd imagine that would look favorable. You would look favorable in your guild as well.
Yeah.
Are there any other questions?
None comes to mind at the moment, but if we do have
None at the
questions later
moment.
on, how do we get in touch?
Well, my office is actually in the chamber of the Guild Pact, so it's pretty fortunate that you caught me here.
There is one question I've had.
Yes.
You've mentioned the Orzhov's ongoing proselytization efforts. Does that mean that there is an initiative being held here in this precinct?
Well, there's a bank here. I'd imagine there is.
And where might I find this bank?
I don't know. You'd have to ask. It's like my bank isn't here. I bank with the Vizkopa.
Of course you do. Gregor thinks himself.
Well, if that's
then.
any other questions for me?
I'm good.
None else that springs to mind. Thank you, Mr. Ben.
Very well. So, stay safe. All right. And on that note, you see a particular person walk up.
Oh, hi, Gongoroth.
And he's got some shiny new armor.
Well,
Think that's shiny enough?
Is
I got your
that
sunglasses.
pipe mail?
well, look
Yes.
at you, Mr. Shining Armor.
The armor matches your sword.
Oh my gosh! Dude, why? Why? Out of character, dude, why?
Why what?
Why do you have to call me Shining Armor, dude? Seriously.
Oh!
I'm surprised you didn't catch that, Josh.
I'm surprised even I didn't catch that.
I caught that immediately.
Yeah.
But just didn't say anything.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
so...
Sorry. Yeah. Alright. Hey guys, so what's going on?
Well, really, no new information.
Alright.
We
Other than we can help not just Iron Guilds, but others as well. If I understood the information correctly.
So pretty much what I told you guys then.
pretty much. We just figured we'd get it from the horse's mouth.
And not just to mean the guilds that we're with, but the guilds outside the ones we're with as well. I mean, like outside of our group here.
Well, to be fair, 4 of us looking towards Arwen, Sonata, and Gregor did help with the Simic Combine when they had an escaped ooze.
Oh yeah,
And-
the ooze.
And stuff
Can't
like
forget
that.
the news.
Yeah, the one that had fun with you there, Gregor.
Again, cannot forget the use.
Anyway.
Oh yeah, Avi. It's like if you don't know, he got. It's like Gregor almost got eaten by an ooze and almost died.
What's his name? Lenny.
Hmm.
But yes, I
There's
should I
really-
should also tell you something about your particular role right now, since you applied to be a Wojek. So you serve a combination of military police and military intelligence as an Eldritch Knight. This is right up your alley.
Out of
So
character.
you scout the activities of other guilds to assess their military strength and predict potential threats. And so basically this means you have a little more authority to enter other guild halls, assuming you're on good terms with them.
Handy.
Nice.
And
Nice.
assuming you have a reason to be there, a verifiable reason to be there.
Oh, okay. So he can go to any guild. He can go into any guild as long as you got papers.
Yeah.
Alright.
As long as he's got the passport, he's fine.
Out of character, could he have
Alright.
become a Skyjack?
Yes, he can. Yes, he can. It's just, it's going to be, yeah, it's, he's gonna have to gain a little more, he's gonna have to gain a little more renown in order to do that.
Sorry, as soon as you said the promotion, I opened the book. My apologies. That's why I'm asking out of character. I'm trying not to metagame.
Well, he does. Well, to be fair, Gongoroth doesn't really do very well with animals, so having to ride a giant bird wouldn't probably be the best idea for him.
Oh, I honestly thought that he was just gonna get wings plastered on and he'll be able to fly on his own.
Oh, that would be awesome, but no.
No. All right.
No, I
Darn.
So, what are you guys gonna do now? Any other like missions you wanna try or help each other with, or?
Gregor's gonna try looking for that bank that Ven mentioned.
All right.
Well,
Sylvas is actually going to go to the Enclave here in the 4th Precinct and talk with them about recruiting the Selesnya to go for his renown quest.
All right. Well then.
Before Jix does anything, he needs to go shopping.
All right. So we're gonna start with.
on you, Dick.
Okay. So. Okay. Okay, if I can. Okay, so moving over to where is it? Where's it? And I hate that Roll20 does this. All right. Now, if I can do this. No, this is not letting me. Come on. Okay. 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 Okay, so this will work. All right, so I'm gonna have to ask you to. So how do you want to try and search for it?
Let's see. Well, first I ask Stitches to fly up and see if it can spot it from a bird's eye view.
All right. I'm gonna have to roll his perception because you don't have a stat block for him.
All right then.
All right. So, perception.
Any modifier I should add?
+1.
All right.
Yeah, he's looking up and he cannot see it from here. All right.
All right then. I'll just roll investigation.
All right. Side Jict, control your dog.
I was just about to say that. He beat me to it.
Teehee. All right, investigation. All right, so you begin to do what nearly no man does, and you ask for directions.
Hey, I'm a lapdog. I always ask for directions.
Who else was laughing?
Well, like I said, I'm an Orzhov lapdog, so I always ask for directions.
All right. So you figure that the Boros guards currently stationed around Sunhome would happen to know where the Orzhov Bank is, and yes, a little in the district over from the Selesnya Enclave is you find the Quarter Edge Ward Bank.
All right. I head towards it.
All right. So you head towards it, and you see that there are a lot of Boros in here. A couple Izzet, but mostly Boros in here, and they're speaking with a lot of Orzhov about and you can pick up a lot of things in conversation, like finances, like investments, and you also hear the words you also hear the words donations a lot. So I'm gonna have to ask you to roll a history.
All right, 1 second.
Okay, while he's rolling, Josh, apparently on Twitch you're still playing Gauntlet Dark Legacy.
I should have saved, but I don't know why I didn't.
Aww.
Oh, dang it.
I mean, is there really a difference between this and Gauntlet?
No. Anyways, so you stand in line for a bit until it's your turn. The teller rings you up. It's this very nice blonde-haired woman named Cassandra. Good day. Good day, Father. How are you doing?
I am well, Miss Cassandra. Is the ministrant of this establishment in his office right now?
Yes. Is there a particular reason you need to speak to him?
I wish to speak with him about guild business in this precinct.
Very well. I'll see if he's available. 1 minute, please. All right. So you sit there on your chair, just waiting for the ministrant to come over. And yes, you see this ministrant. It's this kind of brown-skinned, black hair, and he seems to be about 30, 28, around that area. Yes, Father Morlin, was it? Is there anything I could do for you today?
Yes. I was hoping to speak with you on guild matters. Pontifiberg's orders.
Oh, I see. Very well, then you should come into my office. All right.
Gregor follows him in.
Yep, he leads you into his office, and he sits down and says, "What sort of guild business?"
Our proselytization quota has been falling low lately. The good Lady Pontiff has sent me to oversee, yes, bumping up that number a little bit.
I see. Well, you could always go over to the Yellow Cask. It's like our numbers are usually good, but we don't really have to put a lot of effort into that, as you can see. But if you want, if you want to bump it up, you're more than welcome to try, unless there was something else you were thinking of.
Preaching to drunkards, might have its advantages, but
after all, a fool and his money are soon parted. He just takes a mint and starts munching on it.
Yes, but I was thinking we should rig the odds in our favor a little. Put a few of our members in the audience to make it go over more smoothly.
Oh, I see. You want to have fake converts in order to put in some peer pressure.
Is that not standard practice?
He looks up for a bit. Well, we've never had to do it. Yeah, the thing about the Boros types here is that you'd be surprised how easy it is to weasel money out of them.
Well, yes. Have you seen their pay?
Yes. Well, the thing is that you just weave a small tale about how there's a poor person that needs protection, or there's this woman who also lived in the Boros had just lost her husband. Oh, and she needs that. And well, I mean, it's the truth, but hey, I've never lied, but I've also taken advantage of people.
Well, in this case, we are dealing with drunkards, so we don't know how the situation might turn.
Fair enough. So, I think we can...
If we're to play on their emotions, it's best that we have some actual help in the matter.
Very well. So, let us get some... So, I will get some volunteers, and I will meet you over there in about, say, an hour and a half.
Sounds reasonable.
You did cut. That's like we are closing soon, so. And yes. Well, that's really about it. Unless you have anything else for me.
No, that will be all. Thank you. Thank you, Father.
All right, you as well. All right, so, and I guess that means we're moving over to, Sylvas, moving over to his enclave.
Yep.
Oh, there's going to be some competition.
Gonna grab some more water.
All right.
And the battle of the bands begins.
Yep. Alright, so if I can find the other characters. Where is it? Where's it for? Alright. So you head over to the Selesnya Enclave, and as usual, it seems like a normal house, except for the Selesnya guild symbol emblazoned on a sign in the front. And... Alright, there's... You knock on the door, and you see Eltad. Oh, hello, Sylvas. How are you doing today?
Hi, I was wondering about talking about guild business. Since right now things are moving slowly with the group, and I think I was told that the guilds are planning to have joint missions, but it's moving slowly through the Azorius, so...
Yes, I heard about that through the grapevine.
I mean, I'm not against it, personally. I think it's a good idea. But, for right now, it could be possible we should have at least something, some more recruits as well.
I see. So, you think we should go out on a little mission trip?
Yeah. I would say probably towards the rubble belt.
Bit bold, but all right. Let's see if we can do that.
Reason being, with all the destruction that keeps happening there, we'll probably find some lost souls in need of help.
Good thinking. All right, so. Alright, so you're heading over to the rubble belt, and Gregor is moving over to the yellow cask. We shall start with him.
Yep.
All right, so the yellow cask. I have like 50 billion tabs open.
You and me both.
Yeah.
Time to watch Theater of the Mind.
Okay, so. All right, you see the barkeep Arwen.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm back.
All right, so you enter Yellow Cast. You see the barkeep Arwen, and she gives you a small wave of recognition. All right. So what do you do?
Oh, you're talking to me?
Yeah.
Oh, Yeah, sorry, just got back.
Yep.
Let's see, I look over to the tavern. Who would I see? I want to get a good feel of the crowd before I get started.
Good feel of the crowd before you get started. You do see a lot of very raggedy people here. It's some Izzet, a couple Boros people, and you also see a couple Gruul here, and a couple people who don't really seem to look like they have a guild affiliation.
Can I roll an insight?
Yes. What are you trying to ascertain?
Well, just the, general mood. Anyone of any interest?
All right. Well, anyone of any interest? Well, you do see that it is starting to hit sunset, so you do see a lot of a couple people, a lot more people are flooding in, just to drink their just to drink their pain away or to party a little bit. And so you're kind of figuring that some people are suggestible.
Perfect. Let's not screw this up. Is the Menestron and its entourage here?
Not quite yet.
Gregor tries to listen to the crowd. See if he can, listen to any choice, gossip or... Or see what these people are looking for.
You're listening around, and you basically hear just like regular gossip, like explosions coming from Nivix. That it's like the Gruul are knocking down some buildings in the rubble belt next to Sundholm, and it's making both sides a little nervous. But there's not much. But you can't really put much stock in a lot of these rumors because a lot of these people don't exactly know what they're talking about because they're not really a part of those guilds.
Could be something I could use to my advantage, though.
All right. As you do your little investigation, that's when the entourage comes in, but they're very poorly dressed. You know, to blend in better with the blend in better with the locals.
All right, is everyone here?
It's the ministrant walks over to you and says, "Indeed."
All right. Let's see. Who do we have here?
Oh, well, we got we have the usual suspects. People who are drinking their worries away. I'm pretty sure that guy.
I meant in our party.
Oh, well, we have a couple of my employees.
How miserable can you look? I asked one of them.
So immediately she's at the employee Cassandra. She just turns on this frown, and her like eyebrows just curl into this sneer, and yeah, she looks like she's from the state of misery.
Good pun there, Josh.
Perfect. Keep that face.
Yeah, and
Alright.
she walks over to the barkeep and then just says, "Give me a beer."
All right. Now, let's see here. We got some nervous people here, so we can play on their fears. But that might set the Izzet. But that might set the Izzet and the Gruul against us. The Gruul we don't care much about, but the Izzet might be a problem.
Well, if all else fails, we could always bribe them to come. I mean, the money ends up back in our pockets eventually.
True.
All right, so here's how this is going to work. You can make 3 checks depending on what you say. I will call for the check depending on what you say. The checks can be any charisma, religion, or history, depending on what you say. And depending on your score, you can actually bribe. You can actually bribe the score for better scores. So basically, if you pay 10 GP, it'll increase your roll by 1.
And an additional 10 will bump it up to a 2, a 3, and so.
Yes.
All right. All right then. I'm actually kind of nervous now.
Don't worry, you'll do fine. All right, so, what are you going to do first?
I need a way to grab their attention. Is there like a stage I can set myself up on?
You can stand on a chair.
Gregor gets up on one of the tables.
All right, you now have everyone's attention.
Greetings, fellow citizens. I have come bearing the good news of the Ubzadot for all to hear and bear witness.
All right. So, I'm going to have to ask you to roll a... Where is it? Where's your freaking character? Okay, so... Alright, so I'm gonna have to ask you to roll a persuasion check.
Here goes nothing.
Oh, nice! Alright, so yeah, you have people's you have people's attention. What are you gonna say next? People are like their eyes are glued to you.
My dear brethren, how many of you have for so long had to put up with the suffering things that meager flesh has have to put up with in this chaotic world?
It's a matter of time before that's gonna show up.
It's like, I grew up. I've been in the church all my life, and this is making me laugh. Yeah.
That's why I'm muting.
All right, so I am going to have to ask you to roll an intimidation check there. All right.
Hmm.
You might be.
I'm gonna spend 10 GP to bump it up.
All right. 10 GP to bump it up, so you are now at a 15. And as you say that, you kind of flick 10 gold around, and you see that it's like some people go to try and pick it up, and they're just like, yeah, you have everyone's attention now. So now all you need to do is just bring it on home.
Explosions. Raids from the rebel belt. Every day, violence in the streets. When does it all end?
And then one of the Orzhov people in the audience says, "So what do we do? Is there any salvation for us?"
Yes, you. Wait, who is it saying this?
It's one of the employees in disguise.
I point to the employee. You there. You there. Fellow sufferer. What is your story?
Well, I've been working here all my life. My husband was a Boros sergeant, but he died. He died protecting me from an evil Demir, and all we have ever done is survive off of. All we've ever done is just survive off of investment money. We're not entirely sure how long we can last. I have 3 tiny mouths to feed.
Yes, this one speaks for us all. But the suffering is not eternal. There is salvation over the horizon.
Where can we find it?
Our salvation lies in the Orzhov Syndicate.
All right, roll one more persuasion. Okay, this is gonna be... All right. All right. So, yeah. Those are 3 successes. Very, very good. All right. Well, yeah, you have gotten a lot of people to sign up for the Orzhov Syndicate. You got a couple people to either pledge their services or pledge tithes. So, yes, the minister walks up to you and says, as cliche as that was, you did really, really well.
Hey, if it's worked for my father, why tamper with perfection?
Mm-hmm.
How many do we get?
Let's let's see. That's about. So we got about we got 4 converts and 10 commitments to tithes, and that is incredibly good. And you also know that in your head, it's like that's a little over what you were required to get. So yes, you're pretty good for your monthly. You're pretty good for your monthly requirement, and yeah, the ministrant looks at you and says, "Yes, I'm going to write the most glowing of recommendations. You should come here more often."
I just might.
Mm-hmm.
Opposite knows we need a foothold in this precinct.
All right. So yeah, you guys are doing very well on your on your renown quests. I don't know why.
Well, we're so far 2 for
2 for 6.
2 for 6.
Yep, 2 for 6.
There's something we didn't just jinx ourselves.
All right, so that little stunt you pulled has just earned you 3 renown.
Hooray! So that puts me at what, 7?
I believe so.
So yeah, 3 more and I should be due for promotion.
Mm-hmm. Nice. All right, and in that case, we shall move to... How long have we been streaming? Okay. Okay, now we shall move to the Rebel Belt, where... where is it? Where Eltad and Sylvas are looking for people who might be a little bit hurt or missing or just
In need of help.
Yes. All right. All right. So where do you want to search first? Roll perception.
Let's see if I'm perceptive.
All right. Are you perceptive today?
Am I perceptive? Not very. Looks like we're in a bad part. We're in a...
Yep.
We've been in a part that's been decimated for a while.
Yes. All right. Well, we can always try look at... Let's keep going. I don't want to go too far out into the Rebel Belt because it's going to be a little dangerous.
Yep.
All right. So, you walk for about another half hour. So, roll another perception.
That's not helping.
Yeah. This is not helping. Wish we could find...
You did jinx it.
Oops.
All right, I only want to give this one more shot. Otherwise, otherwise I don't want to stay any longer out here.
That's fair. I was actually hoping we'd have more people, just in case something did happen.
Oh well. All right, let's look around again. Okay, well, one more perception.
18.
All right, you find as you look over, you see in a ruined building, you hear like scuttling.
Moving over there. Wasn't enough to see what was in there?
What? It wasn't enough to say. It seemed like that scuttling of very tiny feet.
Sylvas goes to investigate.
All right. You investigate, and I'm gonna have to ask you to roll a stealth check.
Oh boy. I hit it. 18. Oh.
Nice. There we go. All right. So sneaking up, you see a small group of kids. And yeah, their clothes are very, very ragged, and it appears like they're sharing food.
Sorry about that. Had the curfew go off.
Oh, all right.
I was.
You live in a curfew state?
I live in a curfew town.
Oh.
Yeah. So the tornado siren acts as the curfew siren too.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Have fun
that's always
living
been
under the
fun part.
Azorius.
I've been stuck in my house for so long I don't really care.
Yeah.
Any-
But that's the thing about introverts. It's like, everyone, you need to be under lockdown. No human contact. Introverts. So just keep doing what we've been doing.
Yep, basically.
Or now we want to do the opposite of that.
Yeah, we're like
Everyone's
we're
doing
like,
it now. We don't want to do it.
yeah, we're like cats. It's like, no, we don't want socialization. No socialization. Give it to us now. Give it to us now.
I desperately want to hit up an Italian restaurant after this.
Yeah. Just had some fried chicken, but anyways.
Yeah,
So
getting back to it, Sylvas waves over at Eltad and mentions, looks like we found a group of kids in need of help.
all right.
They look pretty bad.
All right. So how do you want to approach this?
Probably go out in a non-threatening matter. Should have. Hopefully, we're smart enough to get food to bring.
Is that she quickly casts create food and water.
Even better. Good. We'll probably need it. That'll actually help us out even more. Then Sylvas goes out and speaks to the children. Are you folks all right?
Roll persuasion.
Nat 20!
Oh!
Wait, is that like the?
Yeah, it's the first Nat 20 of the session.
Yep.
Yeah, that is.
I mean,
Oh, it's
Gongoroth
oh,
was
it's
just-
always
just
shenanigans. What?
I mean, Gongoroth was just one short of one, but yeah.
All right. Anima Mandala is super chatted $5. I'm an essential worker. I wish I could stay in my home. Ooh.
Yeah, same here, dude. Same here.
Yeah. Anyways, but yeah, it's like, I don't know. It's like whenever the Nat 20 persuasion roll hits, you know shenanigans are gonna happen.
Yep.
All right.
And-
So you, as you enter the room, like the kids they kind of like recoil a little bit that they're scared of you, but for some reason you just exude this aura of pure gentleness and kindness that they don't they just don't run.
Sylvas actually thinks back on himself to how part of how he was brought into the Selesnya, invoking some of that energy.
All right. So you have the kids' attention. What are you going to say next?
It looks like you're hungry and in need of actual food and shelter. Eltad?
All right. So Eltad approaches with a small, like, magically woven basket filled with fruits and veggies. And immediately their eyes just kind of widen. It's like Eltad puts it down and then just steps back.
Yep. Go on.
All right, so they just move over and they just start munching.
Yep.
One of the kids looks up to you and says, "Can we have some more?"
Please, sir. Can we have some
I
more?
think that's fine. Could we ask what happened?
We've been here for a while. It's like him over there. He was, as he put it, the runt of the litter. So his family kind of threw him out. He comes from a Gruul clan. It's like my parent. It's like my mom and dad. They were both a part of the Boros. They both died, and I didn't have any other family.
In other words, families that have just fallen on hard times or were just left. Well, should we do what we can to see if we can find them a better home?
Yes. Well, yes. I mean, the Selesnya is welcome to all, and it's like we do deal with charity a lot.
Yeah.
Right. So let's see if we can get that. So let's see if we can get them to come.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna defer to you since you seem to be better at this than me.
Yeah. Well, how would you like to get out of this situation and actually live in a place where you're wanted? Where you can be happy. And not in this destroyed place where anything can attack you.
Alright, roll another persuasion.
I can't tell what that was. 23.
23. Alright, so the kids are looking at the remains of the fruits and veggies in their hand, and they're like, and they look up at you, and very slowly and tentatively they kind of they move over to your pant legs and just like very, very gently grip it.
I'll take that as a yes. Well, let's get them out of here and get them safe.
Alright, so you very, very carefully head back to the Selesnya Enclave, and you quickly clean the kids, you bathe them, give them new clothes, and find them food. And Elted walks up to you. I think they're a little too young to start training, but it's we can keep them here for now. It's I have the money from the stipend that Selesnya gives me can still feed them, and plus, you know, she waves her fingers. I still have that.
How much does the stipend give you?
Not much. Usually enough to feed me and three other adults.
How much exactly would that be? If you want, I could roll for it.
Yeah, you can roll for it.
What would I need to roll? Just general intelligence?
Yeah.
13. Oh, hey, one of my lucky numbers.
Alright, 1 minute. I need to look this up. Alright. Meals per day. About... Where is that? 30 silver pieces?
So 3 gold pieces, I think, is what that'd be.
Yes.
He looks in his pouch. He's gonna hand her 10 gold pieces.
Yeah, she's gonna be very surprised. She's gonna like reel back. Whoa, that's... Are you sure you want to give this to me?
This is just fine. I kind of brought you out here, and they need food. And trust me, I'm very good at my job. So.
All right. Well then.
And besides, they need it more than I do.
Yes. Thank you. Before you leave, do you think you could perform one of your little dances for them?
I will gladly do that.
All right, so roll a performance check.
21.
All right, fantastic. All right. And so yes, you do one of your little dances in front of them and they're just like glued to you, and you know what? You're pretty sure these kids have imprinted on you. If you'd stay any longer, you're pretty sure they call you dad.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yes. After you little dance, you gently pat them on the head, shake hands with Eltad, and you leave. You have also gained 3 renown. Freaking heck! Why are you guys doing so? How are you guys doing so freaking well?
Well, finding kids out in a dangerous part of town.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
So that puts me up to 6 renown.
All right. So, who's next?
I guess I could give it a shot.
All right. So while they're all doing their thing, where is it? So Sonata, Arwen, and Jix, what are you all doing?
I'm going shopping. I can't do nothing until I buy some stuff.
Okay.
And I'm just shopping with Jix.
All right, and yeah, Gongoroth is also there, but he's already done his thing, so I'm guessing you're just tagging along.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right, so Jix, where is it? You're all in precinct 4, so I need to move back to that, and I need to boop, boop, boop. I need to move you to wherever that is. Okay. So, you are headed. So, what kind of shop are you going for? Weapons or apothecary?
I think more general store. I need to buy some tools and some materials and possibly a pearl if I have money left over.
All right. So. So, if I can do this.
Now I have near unlimited weight carry.
All right, so as you walk across precinct 4 in a quarter of hidden alleyways and elemental forges, it stands adjacent to a library, a 3-story tower hewn from an outcrop of rock.
Hi, Barry. Interesting.
You see a shop out front that says Galabor's Artifacts and Relics.
I think we'll go ahead and take a look. They don't have what I'm looking for.
All right.
Where to go.
All right. So, as you walk in, you see this very heavy set elf named Galabor, and he looks over to you. So, good day, my good man. Is there anything I can get for you?
Quick look around the shop. Is there anything of interest I can see?
Yes, you do see that there are you do see a little bit of everything, like armor, weapons, some arcane scrolls, and you even see a couple musical instruments.
Interesting. I I'm more in the need of artisan's tools at the moment.
Oh. Oh yes, I can.
You-
If it, oh, it's I can get you that easily.
Do you wouldn't have to have a set of smith tools and a set of tinker's tools, would you?
Oh yes. Oh yes, easily. He walks back to the back of the shop. One sec. Okay, where is it? Do. Okay, so you were looking for tinker's tools, you said?
Yep.
Okay. All right, that will be 50 gold pieces for the tinker's tools. And what else did you need?
Smith tools.
Smith's tools. That'll be 20 for the smith's tools.
So that's 70.
Mm-hmm.
What else do I need to buy? I also need, I think, it's... Where is this? You wouldn't have to have 30 gold pieces worth of charcoal, incense,
Oh,
and herbs.
we got a donation. Pika Demos, when you get a chance, what was y'all's funniest nat 20? Oh, what is the funniest nat 20 we've gotten?
Good question.
I can't remember.
A lot of ours have been more cool, not funny.
Yeah, I've had some.
Watch the entire series to get an idea.
I'd
I've
say those double nat 20s we got back in those.
Oh
double
yeah, the
shows.
ropes.
Oh yeah.
the what?
Back when we had Cost in the party going through single file in those caves, we going up those ropes. Both Gregor and Sonata getting pulled up the rope, getting double nat 20s.
Oh, super chat.
And the fact that I was wasted on ropes of all things.
Oh yeah, Anima Mandala, $2. Gregor's double nat 20. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wasn't there a triple nat 20 at one point?
Yep, there was. It was a combination of one nat 20 from Sonata's pull up, and then the Gregor's pull up was a double nat 20.
Yeah. All right. So,
Ellie was so triggered by that.
yeah, just don't. Yeah, there's been a lot of fun. I still remember like probably one of my favorite nat ones was when Owen did the whole when Owen did the banishment. I had to roll the save for the Balor. You got a freaking nat 1.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah. Oof.
That being said, I was asking for 30 gold worth of charcoal, incense, and herbs.
All right. Charcoal and herbs.
Charcoal, incense, and herbs.
All right.
About 30 gold worth.
30 gold worth. Okay. So yeah, go for it.
And you wouldn't have to have, say, small little brass pipe, brazier, bowl, or something.
Say that again.
I'm looking for like a small brass brazier.
Brazier. I'm sure I could find something in the back.
That I don't know how to price off.
Oh, did you say brazier or bracer?
Brazier, like something to have fire in.
Wow. I'm pretty sure I can find something in the back for that.
It's gonna be expensive for me today.
Yeah, that's gonna be about 50 gold pieces.
50. What am I at now? Like 50, 60, 70, 80.
Yeah, you're dumping a lot of cash.
I kind of need to,
All right.
unfortunately. That's 80 plus 70.
150.
Minus 294. Ouch.
146.
You wouldn't have to have a pearl worth about 100 gold, would you?
Nope, that's a little bit beyond me.
Kinda need that for one of my spells. Any empty vials? You wouldn't have to have those, would you?
You're gonna have to go to the apothecary for that.
Noted. You wouldn't have to happen to know where there would be a sleight of hand shop. Looking for some flash paper.
Flash paper?
Out of character, you know, like stage magicians use. There's the paper that just ignites it on fire harmlessly.
Oh, that. Well, I doubt that any shop is going to have that. If anyone would have that, it'd probably be someone from the Rakdos.
Noted. For all these items here, there is no bulk discount, is there?
Bulk discount? No.
Okay. I hand him the gold.
All right.
There should be 144 left if I did my math correctly.
All right. Wow, that's a lot.
I kind of... Yeah, the Tinker's tools are expensive.
Yes, they are. So, anyone else doing shopping here?
And that doesn't even include the other two sets of tools that I'm going to need eventually that are just as expensive.
Yeah.
I'm good.
I'm just gonna eye out the weapons while he's doing all that, just seeing what's there.
All right.
I'm good.
Oh, that does remind me while I'm still here. You would have to have a shield, would you? Just a basic shield?
Nope.
Armory. Thank you. And with that, I tip my hat to him and wait for the others to finish looking around.
All right. Well, is everyone... Okay, so if you're looking at the weapons, you do see quite a few things here. You do... Where is it?
So
Where is it?
I'm going to add these to my inventory.
Come on. Be nice. Come on. Be nice. All right. All right, so you do see a very nice looking longsword. You see hand axe. You see a couple potions on a lot of wands.
Yeah. Okay. Nothing too interesting then. Well, for my character anyway.
All right. If that's the case, then do you wow, it's actually gonna we've been at this for about
2.5 hours.
2.5.
Yeah, 2.5 hours. All right, so yeah, let's get going. All right, so you guys gonna do anything?
Well, I still got that renown thing to try to do.
All right.
I'm
So
pretty ready for that almost. I'm just going to need to cast Find Familiar.
all right.
Yeah,
So
I still have that thing I picked up from the wanted board.
all right, so who's doing their renown quest?
Arwen is.
Arwen is. All right. So you're just gonna run out. This quest is really easy. You just run out into the rubble belt and find something to hit.
Yep, pretty much.
Run out and punch it.
All right. So if that's what you're gonna do, then who are you taking
runs
with you?
right-
Who are you taking with you?
I need something to block. Something to also help shoot it down. Gregor? Sonata? You want to try to help out?
You mean
Gregor
Gongoroth?
with us?
Gregor isn't with you. It's like the only ones with you
Oh.
are Gongoroth.
Oh, Gongoroth. Sorry, wrong name.
All right.
Yeah.
Since Sylvas was in the rubble belt, could he opt to join in?
Yeah, you didn't really pass. You didn't really pass by. You're still technically
Back at
within
the
the
Conclave.
timeline. You're still doing your Selesnya Enclave thing.
Okay.
All right. So
Sure, I can help you with. What are we doing again?
According to the thing, big beast out there, kill, prove worth.
So we're hunting monsters.
Yeah.
Sure. You break in the armor anyway.
Perfect.
all right. So you're all heading out to the rubble belt. I'm assuming you're taking Jix and Sonata along with you.
If they want to.
How long does it take to get to Rumble Belt from where we are?
It's almost dusk, so yeah, it'd take if you guys are like right around there, then oh yeah, you're like right next to it.
Okay.
All right, so moving over to the rubber belt. Okay. So, I'm going to have to ask everyone to roll perception checks. Unless you are either perception, nature, or survival checks. Everyone involved.
I'll roll nature because that's higher for me.
Yeah, perception is higher for me too.
Let me do quick perception here and a quick perception here.
All right. So
Sounds like
Gongoroth, you're just holding your great sword, just following them along, just kind of like shifting your armor around, just trying to get comfortable in it. And while you're all looking around, I need to do some quick calculations. Bear with me real quick, because I was unsure about who was going to do what. All right. There's that. There's that. All right. So, okay. So how basically this works is I'm going to give you three separate. I'm gonna give you three separate things that you can take over, but that you can attempt to try and find and fight, but you can only pick one of them.
Okay.
All right. So, if we are going to find, where is that? All right. All right. So, this is gonna be fun. Sonata, you're looking around and you recognize the feet prints of a giant ape. And yeah, you're pretty sure that this is yeah. And you're pretty sure that with your party size, you could easily take this thing down, and it's not going to be much of a challenge.
Okay.
Oh god.
All right.
God damn it! When you out of character, god damn it! When you said ape, I'm thinking Rajang from Monster Hunter.
All right. Jix and Butch. You also it's like Butch starts climbing on the walls, and then he actually points at something. And he points at something, and you see a young Hydra just walking through, waltzing, and trying to find something to eat. Yeah, you're thinking to yourself, yeah, you could probably take this thing. It'd be a small challenge, but you could take it. But Arwen, you're looking forward and you're thinking it's you see a giant hole in the ground next to a building, and you're pretty sure that there's a worm in there. If you and your party were able to take down a worm, oh, you would get so many bragging rights. So, what do you want to go for? The giant ape, the hydra, or the worm? And those are in increasing difficulty.
Of course.
Who rolled the knowledge nature?
That was me.
Do you have any idea how big the worms are in Ravnica?
Big.
DM, would I know?
They're pretty big. It's like they can smash bridges. They're building smashers.
Yeah. In short, big. Like living wrecking balls.
Let's put it this way: if you know anything about Magic the Gathering, the ape is probably 3/3. The hydra's probably 5/5. The worm could be an 8/8. As an analogy. Out of character.
Man, all good choices, really.
Yeah.
Well, let's go for the medium difficulty.
Yeah, if you fight the Hydra, you at least have someone to burn the stumps with.
Yeah.
All right. So you're going for the hydra?
Yep.
All right, going for the hydra.
Okay, Gregor, I'm pulling you back to the peanut gallery.
Hail Hydra.
No! No!
Set it up.
All right, so here are the ones who are in here. We got Arwen, we got Sonata. Oh, whoops. That is the map screen. I need you to be on that screen. Okay, so then there's the Butch, then there's the Jix, and then there's the Gongoroth. And here is where I am going to put the Hydra.
Wait. Avi Hydra. If anybody gets bad jokes.
Oh.
Oh.
I'm
Okay,
lost.
so
Avi
you all duck behind. You all duck behind a building, and it doesn't appear that the Hydra has seen you yet. The Hydra is right over here. So, how do you want to do this?
How many heads does the Hydra have?
All right, give me 1 second. It has 5.
5 heads. So for each one of us to be able to cut it off should be kind of easy.
You know what, Arwen, says this is your mission, I'll let you decide what you want us to do.
I mean, I thought that much was obvious. So, okay. Well, I think we should try to put it into an area where it's going to have the least amount of movement. That would be great. Hey, Jix, what kind of explosives do you have?
On me at the moment? Probably nothing.
Anything on snaring or at least doing some amount of damage to route.
Oh, you mean like to make him change direction?
Something like that.
I wonder. How about sound?
Not sure on how much a Hydra, how sensitive a Hydra is to sound.
Ooh, well, actually, we know we see the Hydra, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Roll knowledge nature to know anything about the Hydra's senses: sound, sight, smell.
All right.
I'll roll as well.
All right. So, you all are observing the Hydra, and as you're pretty sure that it can see pretty well in the dark, as it appears to be navigating the surrounding area without any difficulty. And yeah, you're pretty sure that things like because you're also, you know that because it has multiple heads, probably anything emotion effect or affecting its senses, like trying to blind it, charm it, deafen it, or stun it, it's not going to be fully effective.
How about anything that would annoy it to the point of being equivalent to a dog whistle? Or smell, or does even the smell of a skunk annoy it? Causes disadvantage or anything?
Well, it's looking for meat, so you're pretty sure if you could find something that smelled like dead meat, it would probably attract it.
Anybody got any pebbles, stones, rocks, marbles?
I am not using boulder on this.
I got a few darts.
Well, or
Okay.
I could just shoot up a few firebolts up in the air, get its attention.
I'm more thinking, what kind of bow do you have? Crossbow?
What do you? I don't have a bow.
Oh, you said bolts. Never mind. That's me.
Magic. He's got magic.
No one has longbows.
No, I got a longbow.
Yeah, longbow. Can I
Yeah.
see some of your arrows?
Yeah, sure.
So we need something that smells like meat.
Dead animals.
Make some of his arrows. Can I do that? Do I have that ability?
Let's see. For your spells,
It should be smell in there somewhere. Your choice of odor or nonverbal smell, or nonverbal sound. So yes,
what spell are you trying to do?
it's actually one of my abilities, magical tinkering.
Okay, at first level you learn how to do
It's the
this.
Artificer's Prestidigitation.
Ah, okay. Okay, yep. So yes, after tinkering with it a little bit,
Which is why I need a tinker's tools.
yep, and you make it smell like recently killed meat, but you realize that but you know that it's only effective up to 10 feet away. So whatever you're doing, so if you're gonna shoot anything, you're gonna have to make it
Count.
close. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So yeah, we got like 105 feet to work with.
To 120.
120.
3 health of movement.
And I could shoot pretty far at an angle. Okay, what else can we work with here? We got our
We have at least 3 arrows smelling like fresh meat. I think 3. What can I do?
Hey, Jix, what kind
Yes.
of range spells? Oh, you said you're able to make a magical crossbow, right?
Magical what?
You're able to like conjure up a magical crossbow or something?
Not at this time. Technically, if after rereading it, it's first thing in the morning, and I've already used my infusions. That's what you're asking.
Yeah, I was just thinking we're really far away. We could just pelt it with ranged spells and whatnot until it gets close enough for me to go in and distract it.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons why I was thinking of using the fresh meat. Then again,
Yeah, try to bring it, try to simultaneously bring it closer to us while we're getting closer to it, making it less effort, making it less effortless, or
yep.
yeah.
Well,
But the thing is, where do we want to go for it?
Then again, if you made it smell like fresh meat on itself, would it bite itself?
Doubt.
DM, is this Hydra tall enough to walk over these walls?
Yes. Because these
Okay,
walls are mostly rubble.
Yeah.
Okay, so we really can't trap it in one place.
No. All we can do right now is just bring it closer to us, and just give us some cover.
Checking my spells list.
Other than that, I'm also saying that, well, we do have explosives with us. Sonata,
Yeah.
if you still got plenty of explosive bolts.
Well, here's the thing. Those explosives are tied to my crossbows, and they can only be used once a day.
And this is. Well, I know for sure I could definitely snare the necks all into one spot.
Well, we can always fire from here and keep moving around in circles. I'm assuming that the walls would be difficult terrain for the Hydra.
Yes.
Of course. Well, this is a better plan than having nothing, so I say let's get to it.
All right, go for it.
Yep.
Roll initiative.
All right.
Question.
Yep, go for it.
Select my token.
All right.
7.16.
Okay, so
Oh,
Arwen,
sorry.
you're first.
I must have my modifier up. Perfect. I can change that. Yep, done.
All right, so Arwen, you're first.
Well, I'm going to move my 6 spaces this way. And I don't think I'm in range because I think my longbow is only for 60 feet.
Oh,
Or is it 120?
Oh, if it's a longbow, then you got it covered.
Yeah, if it's a longbow, then yes.
Ah, okay. So I am going to try to shoot an arrow, fresh meat arrow. I say right around here.
Okay. You
Oh, wait,
fire.
wait.
Where?
They said that the smell was like a 10-foot radius, right?
Yeah.
All right, so
All right.
think
Let me turn on the grid.
yeah, thank you. All right, 10 feet. Okay, I'm gonna try to aim. I'm gonna try to get an arrow to stick into the ground right around here.
All right.
That's longbow, go!
All right. So you fire the longbow. It's a good shot, and it lands right there.
I marked it with a purple square.
All right.
Never mind.
The Hydra notices and moves around here and just climbs over this small part in order to inspect the arrow. All right, and is that all you're gonna do?
I still got another bonus another attack I
Alright.
can use.
All right. Go
So another arrow is going to be right on the right here.
for it. Okay. Let's move it. All right, so it. Let's see. It does it. Yes, it does. It notices it, and it's moving next to the walls. Moving right here. Now what?
I'm gonna end my actions, but tell the people to stay towards the tell my people to stay to the south side.
All right.
Like,
Gongoroth.
try to stay behind this wall.
All right. Gongoroth, your turn.
Can I attack it yet?
Not till it gets closer. I'd say somewhere around that stump.
All right. Okay.
Okay, in that case, DM,
Yes.
is this area here above the Hydra? Or
Yes.
At least. Oh, sweet. In that case, I'm going to dash my way over here and hide.
Okay. Roll stealth.
Oh, crap. I
Oh,
am
boy.
sorry, guys. I think I
Quick,
can
quick, 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 quick.
Stealth. Wow.
Not terrible.
No, not bad.
In plate armor.
Yeah.
Okay, so
yeah.
that-
Okay. So yeah, the Hydra just rolled a 7 for its perception, so you're good.
All right, and I'd also like to note that I dashed over here too. So.
All right. Sonata, your turn.
So
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do the same move as Gongoroth and dash up to here too.
All right. All right. So, the Hydra is inspecting the arrow, and it starts moving this way. Jix, your turn.
Oh my god, I can actually notice that. I am actually going to mount my doggo.
Yep.
We don't start. We can't attack yet, can we?
You can if you want. You can do whatever you want.
But you don't want us to.
I didn't say that.
Not you.
Oh yeah. I said that I wanted us to attack when it ever reached this stump over here.
Right.
Well, in that case, actually, I'm not going to mount my dog. Whoops, I did not mean to do that. I am going to move. Why does this say 0.9?
Are you on snap?
Never
Is it on
mind.
snap to center?
Never mind, it's still fixed.
Okay.
I'm assuming if you can see my arrow movement, nope. So that's 15. That is 30 to get to there.
Mhm.
And if we're waiting, I want to see something first. My apologies. I am going to hold my A action while Doggo, Butch, is going to move this way. 40. And that's all I can do right now.
All right. Arwen, your turn.
All right. So before I shoot my last stank arrow,
Stank arrow.
that's the best name I got for it right now. I'm gonna stealth.
Okay.
Glad I didn't make him smell like skunk.
All right.
I really should have asked you to make it smell like skunk.
Hey.
All right. So completely silent now. Longbow on the stump over here.
All right. Okay. So the Hydra moves past the wall and sees you, Arwen.
Oh no.
All right. I would have asked to roll initiative, but I think this is where it's gonna go. Arwen, you're first.
All right. I'm going to try to tie up the Hydra heads using my snare spell.
Alright.
Ensnaring strike
All right.
at 2nd level.
Okay. Ensnaring strike. The next time you hit a creature with a weapon, attack before the spell ends, rising mass's thorny vise appears at the point of impact. All right.
All right, and so that goes back to the longbow, and I shoot, aiming for the middle head,
Okay.
hoping that the snares would actually go around and try to close up on them.
All right. So, come on, Hydra, be nice. Okay. So I need to make this thing have a strength saving throw. Let's see how it does. And that is a... what's your spell save DC?
Spell save DC is 14.
It had a 16.
Darn.
Yeah. But hey, you hit it. Yeah, you still hit it.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, you shoot. So you shoot your arrow, and it pierces one of the Hydra heads. And yeah, the vines break out, but the other Hydras, like tear out the vines before it can actually ensnare it. Okay, so how much damage was that? That was a 10 damage. Okay, and needs to do that. All right, and that means it's Gongoroth's turn next.
Just one question.
Yep.
I did say I was holding my attack action, right? Can I use that now or no?
Yes, you can.
In that case,
Light crossbow. All right, that's another good hit. Except the first one is not, but the second one is.
okay. Now it's Gongoroth's turn.
Okay. Alright,
So
Gongoroth?
did the 14 hit then?
The 14 did not hit.
Okay. Now, what would my character know about Hydras and their weaknesses and whatnot?
Roll nature. No, he would not.
Okay. In that case, I am just going to get up on this next to this wall here, and I'm going to hold my action to jump on the Hydra's back when it gets
No! I regret this. I regret everything.
Oh, this just makes things even more precious.
Damn it.
Just wait until I get to him.
Okay, Sonata,
That'll
your
make it even
turn.
More precious.
Okay. I'm gonna move next to Gongoroth. I'm gonna move next to Gongoroth and just shoot the Hydra with my crossbows.
So is that going to be our stream highlight for tonight?
And
Oh no,
Well,
it's gonna get even
extra
better.
attack
Like,
roll?
Gongoroth before
Okay,
the jump.
so bang, bang, bang. First attack miss. Sorry, first attack hit. Second attack miss. First attack hit.
nice.
So that is an 8 plus an 8. All right, and if that's the case, then
Please don't come closer. Please don't not come closer yet.
okay. So, and that moment he takes. So you actually managed to cut off. Yeah, actually managed to shoot off one of the heads. Okay, and so that's 8 plus 8. That's 16. So that brings it down to 35.
I don't think it's 16, Josh, because the other side is actually if the wielder chooses to use the ability of the weapon.
That's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
No,
On top
only-
of that, both the ones that hit were the Dawn's Phoenix, so it only count once anyway.
5, 6, 7, 8.
That's not how we've run it.
Huh?
That's not how we've done it.
But it says so on the weapon. It can the radius the elemental damage can only be done once per day.
It can cause an elemental explosion.
Explosion.
Yeah, it can cause an elemental.
so-
it still does that damage.
Oh, I didn't know. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought that was if it was activated, it did that damage.
No.
No.
Okay. Thanks for clarifying.
Okay. Okay. So, anyways. So yeah, that's the damage, and okay, so it takes a good hit, and yeah, you manage to like burn off one of the heads with the Dawn's Phoenix fire. And it is now the Hydra's turn. And 2 heads sprout out.
Oh.
So now we're dealing with 7.
No, we're dealing with 6.
Have 1 hit and 2 more should move back. Let's go.
All right, so now it's gonna move over to Arwen, and it is going to attack.
Oh, no.
Half of the heads are going to attack Arwen, and half the heads are going to attack Butch. So let's see how this goes. 1, 2, oh dear, 3,
Wait.
4, 5, 6.
I didn't see the text yet.
Yeah, I know. It's like they're showing in the stream, but okay. So, okay, so that's a miss. That's a crit. That's a hit. That's a hit. That is a hit, and that is a hit.
On the crit?
Yeah. Okay, so Arwen, you take 30 damage.
Oh!
It has disadvantage on the crit.
It has disadvantage on the crit.
Yep, I can use 1 reaction to cause disadvantage on the attack roll of 1 creature. See, I just put it into the roll 20 thing. Deflect attack for the defender.
Oh. Okay, yeah, that then that attack misses. So you take 8 damage.
Oh, thank
It's-
goodness.
Lucky
You're
you.
welcome.
But
Good job.
yes, unfortunately, so Butch, he takes 14 plus 7 plus 11. So that is 21, 32.
32?
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's
So I took 21
He's at 3.
damage.
No, okay, Arwen took 8 damage. Butch took 32.
He's at 3 health. It's still standing.
All right.
Thank you, Might of the Master.
So yeah, Gongoroth, the Hydra is nearby now. So you want to
Alright,
make that
I
athletics?
shout to him. Can you wait until I get to him?
Yeah, I'll give him a silent nod.
Okay. So,
Now-
Jix, it's your turn.
I go to Gongoroth. I touch him. The converse, same as the first. Make my Gongoroth grow.
Oh dear.
Oh, he's not that big. This is
still-
like that.
All
I
right.
can grapple the Hydra now.
He's still a big metal monstrosity in plate armor.
This
Yeah,
is like
Glowing
Surface.
sword.
This is like Surf and Terra going against their OG Megazord.
All right.
The
So
serpentine
is that
huge.
is all you're doing, Jix?
That was my move. That was saying, oh yeah, and bonus action, which is going to. That's it. That's all I can do.
All right.
Wait, how far did I move? I only moved 15, didn't I?
Yeah.
I am moving back this way another 50.
Okay. So, Gongoroth, you're gonna jump now?
I am going to jump with advantage now.
Yes, you can.
And athletics, you said?
Yes.
Ooh.
Oh!
Put some flips on it.
I hate the fact that I'm about to say this, but yes, you got up on the Hydra's back.
Alright, go Hydra.
Oh man, I gotta move this thing to the back. Get up on the Hydra's back. Alright.
Yes, everyone was saying.
Okay, so are you attempting to actually grapple this thing, or are you going to try and attack it?
Oh, I'm going to start attacking it once my turn comes around.
Okay. So, okay, with the force power rend. Okay, so that's,
I didn't know you were streaming Pokemon today.
you funny. Alright, so, then there's that. Arwen, your turn.
All right, I'm gonna try once again to tie up the heads.
Alright, go for it.
All right. Bonus action, ensnaring strike.
Alright.
Ugh.
And arrow 1.
Oh!
There it is.
Can you get flanking since I'm or probably not?
Did you grapple it?
No, I didn't grapple it. I only saved my action to jump.
Alright, so, but yeah, you jumped on it, so... I actually, since you jumped on it, I think that is going to be a grapple. So I'm going to have to, but yeah, unless this thing actually rolls a 20, that's a 14. Alright, so yeah, you do have it grappled. So that does impose restrained, so that would make it so that it is not a longbow. It's a natural 1.
Okay. So what does it make it then?
Roll your longbow attack again. Unfortunately, that still misses.
Darn.
All right.
So
Well,
I still got an extra attack, so I got advantage now.
yes.
So I'll just shoot it with the longbow.
All right, that's a hit.
Okay.
All right, so now
And-
he needs to make a strength saving throw. Let's see how he does. Ouch! That is a nat 1!
Hardly.
All right, so while restrained by the spell, the target gains. So yeah, the target is now restrained and no longer needs to be grappled by Gongoroth. All right, so.
Well, thanks for doing what I was trying to do.
All right, creature restrained by the vines or one that can touch the creature can use its. Okay, yeah. Why? At the start of each of its turns. Oh wait, I'm sorry. A larger creature has advantage on the saving throw. It's still got a 10, so.
Whew.
Yeah. So yeah, it's still restrained. So, if that's it, Gongoroth, your turn.
So all these necks have been tied together in one stump, basically.
No, they haven't been tied together.
Oh.
They're just kind of restrained at the moment.
Okay. All right. So my attacks get advantage on them. Yeah.
Yep, your attacks get advantage on them. You don't have your action surge, unfortunately, because you used that to get promoted.
Oops.
Darn. So I can get... Oh well. Whatever. Great Weapon Master taking 2 swings. 3 in the crit.
Okay.
And
All right, go for it.
number 1 with a D4. Nice. Or wait, no, D. No, that misses. Crap.
Yep.
Okay, well, let's try that again. Same thing.
Oh!
Yes.
Snap! Oh, snap!
Wait,
Okay.
that misses? Because he has a +1 to attacks.
Yeah.
That would put me out at 13. But I'm going to re-roll that 2 and the 1 on the damage die there.
Yeah,
and-
do that. Oh, dear. Okay.
And then, nice. And then the D4.
Oh, wow. Okay, so re-rolling that one, assuming that's a one. Okay, so that's 18 plus 4. That's 22 damage. Oh,
Plus
wow.
Great Weapon.
With great weapon, that's a plus 10.
32.
32 damage.
That includes the radiant weapon.
The
right!
Oh, the radiant weapon as well! No
So it's
freaking
+1
way!
to every attack roll and +1 to every damage.
So that's 33.
If I'm reading this correctly, let me just put this back into chat.
Yep.
Yep.
So that's 33. 33 frigging damage. Isaac Smith at Super Chat's $2. Can you do a top 10 indie games list? I have probably. There's a lot of things in the there's a lot of lists I have in the pipeline right now. But yeah, that I might be able to do that.
His lists have lists.
Yes.
So in other words, eventually.
Yeah. Anyway, so Gongoroth, you managed to cut off 2 of the heads.
Alright, let's see if I can't go for a third then. Alright, this will be another Great Weapon attack. Does a 17 hit?
Hang on. So you have extra attack.
I critted.
Yes. Okay, you can make one melee attack as a bonus action. Yes, that is a hit, and that's a... Okay,
Yes.
yeah, a 17 does hit. So that's a 21 plus 25. So that's a 21 to 25. That is... Yikes. That is yikes. That is... So yeah, you just did like another 25 damage to it. And you cut off a third head.
Wouldn't that be 26? So with the +1 weapon.
Oh yes, 26. So that's 26 plus 33. 26
Okay.
plus 33, that's
59.
59 damage. I'm actually gonna have to... Okay, there we go. You managed to cut off 3 heads in one fell swoop.
Nice. And now I'm done.
And now you're done. I'm gonna have to
I am
move you out
not.
of the thing's space. All right, so Sonata, your turn.
Oh, well, I'm just going to attack it again. And would my attacks have advantage with with Gongoroth and the Hydra?
It's still restrained.
All right. All right.
So, with it being restrained, we have advantage now, is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. Just attack.
Oh boy, there we go. Okay, so that is a hit. That is a hit. That is a hit.
All 3 hit.
All right, and you make sure to fire again. You make sure to fire at all the stumps. So yeah, that is 8 plus 9 plus 6. 21. Nice, 21 damage. Great job, and Is that all you're gonna do, Sonata?
Yeah, because there's not really too much else I can do right now.
All right. It is now the Hydra's turn. You can tell it's trying to regenerate its heads, but it's not really doing very well. And it only has about half of its heads left, which is going to try and spread out its attacks. One on Gongoroth, one on Arwen, and one on Butch. 1, 2, 3. All right, so, yeah, all 3 of those hit. Okay, so Arwen takes 15, Gongoroth takes 13, and Butch takes 9.
Well, Butch is going down, but before he goes down... Oh, why did that not work?
It imposes... Okay, so which one?
The one... Well... Is Arwen still standing?
Yeah,
yes.
I'm still pretty at 31.
The one against Butch, then.
The one against Butch. Okay, provided that the attack roll is against a creature other than the defender.
Okay, then let's go Arwen.
Okay, on
Alright.
Arwen, a 17 still hits him.
Okay. That being said, Butch is down.
Okay, Butch is down.
And the Hydra attacked me for 21. Or
Yes.
The attack roll.
Yeah, the attack roll
Okay.
was a 21.
Aha,
Oh!
Screwed. Haha. AC 23.
Okay, now you're just bullying this thing, okay?
Oh, don't make me pull out my shield, too.
Alright. So, that's the
Super
case,
chat.
then Jix, your turn.
And super chat.
And super chat. Where is that? Robert Wilson, $2. This is the Earth Elemental all over again.
Let me see. Not much I can do. Well, if I get close to that thing, I'm gonna die.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, you're just a tiny little goblin who knows his place is not in front of the monster.
Actually, it's not entirely true. I don't have a bonus action move anymore. It sucks that I didn't get the cantrips that I now know about, but that's okay. So what we're going to do is double light crossbow. Definitely miss.
Yeah, you had to do it. Yeah, you have to do advantage. It's still restrained. Remember?
Oh, well, in that case, that was the first crossbow.
Yeah.
Could you guys give me that?
Don't worry, we're stopping it.
Okay. Okay, I see how it is. Okay, so you start firing your crossbow at it. Okay, so that's going to be plus 12, 18 damage. Yeah. Okay, so
And I am definitely moving this way.
okay. Then that means it's Arwen's turn.
All right. I'm gonna put the longbow away. I think I'm close enough just to use my swords on it.
Okay.
So still at advantage here.
Yep.
And the other one. Come on, that's being mean.
Yeah.
And I'm also gonna throw a hunter's mark.
Okay. Well, technically, you did the short sword times 2. That's basically rolling it twice for the damage. Yeah. So anyway, but yeah, it's like you still hit the first time. But yeah, so that's 9 times 7 with the hunter's mark. Okay, so that's 9 plus 7. That's 16 is 20. So yeah, you managed. Yeah, you managed to finish off 2 of its heads. Okay. Is that all you're gonna do?
That's all I can do.
All right, Gongoroth.
Okay. How's this guy looking now? Like,
It
really
only has
close?
1 head left.
Okay, these are just going to be normal greatsword attacks then. I don't want to botch it up.
Yeah, set
Are
that.
you sure about that?
Rerolling the 2,
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's sure about that.
and adding a d4.
Yeah, adding a D4. Why do you always get 4s on those D4s?
So that was 18 damage.
Yeah, that was 18 damage. Not dead yet.
Okay, we'll make this one great weapon then. See if we can finish.
Oh,
Oh, rerolling that 1.
15, 16.
All right. Describe how you slay the Hydra.
overkill.
Ooh, wow, I gotta. How do I want to do this?
You can make your sword glow.
Oh, heck no, I'm not doing that. I'm just gonna stab this thing in the gut and just drag my blade up through its chest, up the neck, and off the side.
Oh, you just Zamasu'd him.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave the head intact.
Oh.
Trophy reasons.
Well, I think I actually gotta bring the entire thing.
All right. So, yes, that
Why'd you
is
bring all the
a
heads?
dead Hydra. Encounter over.
Well, in that case, I'm going to move over to Butch, use a level 1 spell slot, bring him back up to full health.
All right.
And I'm also going to mage hand all my arrows and mend them all.
All right. So, yes, Arwen. Your party has helped you secure a Hydra as a trophy.
Neat. And that goes along with the trident.
Yep.
So you got like what, 7 Hydra heads now?
Yeah.
All right. So, since we've been doing this for about like a little over 3.5 hours, I think we could probably call it here.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Are we going for a long
Yeah.
rest?
Yeah. I don't think so quite yet, but yeah, I think this is great. Arwen, because the encounter was hard and not deadly, because you didn't have enough guts to go after the worm, you gain 2 renown.
Eh. Can I go? Can I have turn into trident to get the extra point, or?
Unfortunately, you did get that with help. So
Go ahead.
then again, it's like you did get that with help. So yeah, I'll let you have another renown. So
Cool.
yes, you also get a total of 3. So make sure you guys are tracking your renown, because I'm not going to.
I'm keeping an eye on it. I will actually mark down my notes.
So actually, under flaws,
I already
you can
did.
probably do it there.
Yep.
Just add another resource.
All right, so thank you all for joining us on this little Patreon excursion. So yeah, you guys having fun with your little side quests?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Hey,
I'm honestly amazed they went as well as they did.
Yeah, it's like very, very successful. It's like, and I calculated these things down to the math. So you got a lot of you guys pretty. I gotta be honest, a lot of you guys only had like, like 50 to 60% chances to succeed here.
You sure about that?
Yeah, you guys rolled really well.
Well, Sylvas
Well,
looks actually
well,
getting
sorry.
right.
Well, okay. Let me put it this way: it's like you had a 50% chance to get all 3. You had a 60% chance to get 2, and you had like a 70% chance to get 1 renown.
Okay.
The odds were in your favor today.
And
Yeah. Even though I kind of cheated to get my last point, but
Yeah.
Oh,
So-
it's the luck it doesn't get screwed over next session.
Oh yeah.
So, basically, with Gongoroth's, Gregor's, and Sylvas's, all three of those, each one of those would have given us a renown, I'm guessing.
Oh yeah, it's like Gregor and Sylvas. You all got 3 renown from your little things.
Well, yeah, I'm saying each roll that we had to make for that was for 1 renown each.
Yes.
Yeah, okay, I figured as
So,
much.
I wonder what would have happened if I got nat 1 on the very last one.
Oh, that would have been. Yeah.
Like, would that have torn the whole thing down?
Yeah, pretty much.
And you would have fallen flat on your face at the top of it. Off a chair, no less.
Yep. All right, but
I was
yeah,
standing on one of the tables.
yeah. So,
Even better!
but yeah, so yeah, this is gonna be fun. Yeah, this is gonna be fun. So, thank you for once again, guys. Thank you for supporting me on Patreon. You know, it's like I know I'm doing this for you, but I do appreciate you throwing money at me.
Yeah, no problem.
Welcome.
Because I do need it with this frickin'
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wish you weren't so busy. We could do this more often.
Friggin'
but-
Rona.
Yep. All right. Well, thank you, and thank you everyone in the audience for watching and supporting the show. Have a lovely day. Stay safe.